All right, we're going to go ahead and do a review of this XFlyE lunchbox that you're looking at right now. This is an interesting lunchbox. Just so you know, XFlyE went ahead and sent this to me to go ahead and do a review. So I am not being paid for this review, but I am giving my thoughts on this particular product so it can help you make the best possible purchasing decision. So this is a different type of lunchbox. Now, this I think would be more for your hot foods, especially if you're someone who cooks at home and then you don't want to use a microwave at work. Because sometimes whenever you use a microwave at work, it ruins the texture of the food, sometimes even the taste. And so this lunchbox is actually kind of meant to be, I would say, if you were to compare it, be like a mini crock pot without the crock pot capabilities, if that makes sense. It just keeps your food warm, all right? So let's give it a look. All right, so I went ahead and I opened it up just to make sure that all the parts were there. And what you get with it is that you get this little carrying case right here. As you can see, it is lined so that it can you can keep the food warm or even the lunchbox warm. It does come with a cigarette lighter charger, or not a charger, I guess a plug. So if you're on the road, you can go ahead and plug this in to your car, and then you can keep your meal warm if you're doing long road trips. So that's kind of cool. And it comes with a regular plug as well. All right, so we'll go ahead and put those off to the side, and then we'll show you what the main lunchbox looks like. So this is what it looks like right here. This one we got, I guess, is kind of a bluish teal lunchbox. And what you get in it is that you are going to, I'm going to open it up here real quick. You open it up with the sides. It's got a couple of latches on it. So if I were to go ahead and open that latch and open this latch, and then there's a latch right here, and there's a latch on the back. We can go ahead and open it up, and there it is. And so this is the lid. We'll show you what's in the lid here in a second. We'll show you also what's on the inside. You get this particular plastic right here. This plastic, I guess, I don't know, would be used for sauces maybe. Maybe you could use it for sides. I don't know. But it is, the instructions say it is meant to withstand the heat that whenever you put it in here, it's meant to withstand the heat. I'm not sure if I really trust that, but I mean, it's worth trying and worth testing. You get some instructions with it, so this is very important. And then here's the lunchbox. Now, the lunchbox has a liner in it. So this is like an aluminum liner right here. So you can see, so you would probably want to wash this. All right, so you're going to wash this and you're going to put it in the element right here. Okay, now this element, you cannot wash this element at all. Do not wash this element at all. It does have electronics in it, and if you submerge it, you're going to ruin it, and you ruin the warranty on the actual device itself. So you want to keep this out of the water. All right, and the reasons why we see, of course, right here on the side is the plug, and this is where you would plug in either your cigarette lighter plug or your just regular plug as well. All right, so that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna see on the back here shows like kind of looks like there's a port there, but it looks like this is actually gonna be a light. These are lights that are on right here. So that's what that looks like. All right, so we're gonna wash that here in a second, and then we're gonna put some food in this, and I'm gonna run off and do a few things, and then we'll check back and see if the food is warm still. Okay. Before we do that, though, let's go ahead and show you what this lid looks like. All right, so you got a little lid with a handle on it, so the handle does come up. And then right here, you'll also get a fork, and this is a steel fork. So I'm not sure if you can hear, but this is a steel fork, and then you get a spoon along with it. So I kind of wish there were spoons like this to have regardless. I mean, I would love to use this. So use this outside of this particular thing. Oops. And so then there you go. You have that. And then, of course, it does come with a seal. So the seal is already on this as well. So what we're going to do, like I said, is I'm going to actually put a chicken dinner in here. I'm going to put some chicken and some zucchini and a little bit of kind of a little side sauce on the inside. And I'm not going to eat for another couple of hours. I'm going to see if this thing keeps the food warm. And then we'll come back to it and we'll let you know whether or not it is warm or not. So, yeah, stay tuned. All right, so here is a meal that I got that I wanted to go ahead and do. This is not a TV dinner. This is actually a pre-made meal that is a health meal. I'm not sure if you can see the steam coming off it. So it is pretty hot. All right, and so I'll just show you what it looks like right here. So it's warm. You can see right there, it's chicken with zucchini and like a tomato basil on the inside. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in here. And we're gonna spoon out, and then we'll just spoon this into this aluminum right here. Okay, so I've got my zucchini that we can go ahead and throw down in here. And then the instructions do say that You know, if you have like things like rice and the rice gets hard on the inside of this, that you should add a little bit of water. All right. So that's just as a heads up. So let's go ahead and clean this up real quick right here. And here's the meal. Okay. So there's the meal. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring you on over here. And here is the actual, the unit that keeps it warm. So there you go. You see that it's on and it is warm. I can already feel that it is warm. It's pretty warm. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and throw this on right there. And we are going to get the top and we're going to throw this as close to the seal as possible and seal it up. And we're going to see, I'm going to take about, I'd say, let's do about 2 hours. So I'm going to wait about 2 hours to eat this to see what happens. And then we'll kind of go from there, see how warm this keeps this meal right here. So stay tuned. Okay, I wanted to wait like a couple of hours to make sure that this stayed warm, but I'm actually getting kind of hungry because you can actually smell the food warm in here. You know, and that's not even because this is open. This doesn't even have a vent. You can just smell it. It smells amazing right now. In fact, it smells like it's a home cooked meal, and it's probably, you know, it's probably tenderizing right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and you're going to see that it is open, or that it is warm. It's been about 45 minutes since I actually put this in, maybe a little less than that. And we'll go ahead and the food was already warm, just so you know. And we're going to go ahead and lift these up. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to unplug this too. So I'm going to unplug it, and I'm going to take that off, and you can see that it's bubbling. It's actually legit bubbling, which is awesome. And it looks like it's even crusted a little bit, some of the sauce there too, which is awesome. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spoon this out and put it on a plate, and then I'm going to taste it, and then we're going to see how it tastes. Have dinner. I would recommend not pulling this tin out, because it's going to be hot. So just spoon your meal onto a plate and then just kind of go from there. So let's do that. All right, so there it is, and it is hot. It is hot. I might actually use this tomorrow for whenever I take my food for work. So yeah, this is going to be it, and we're going to go ahead and eat it. And yeah, this I would say is a successful product, especially if you want to take warm meals. You can take a lot of meals actually in this. So yeah, I'm curious. I mean, I may even try it with a road trip and use the cigarette lighter heater. So we'll just kind of see where that goes. But for right now, it's perfect if you want to take the meal to work and then warm it up and keep it warm so that it's nice and hot like a regular meal, not a microwaved meal. So I hope this helps out.